I do not own the rights to the song. All rights go to and congratulations and thanks of Steven Universe. We will be talking about Aaliyah, volcano eruption today, January 15th, 2022, which I pretty much predicted. Jurassic World, I'm telling you. The Tower of Babel, the Rainbow Children, Simpsons, Fentanyl, the 8 Immortal Kings, which is the chakras. They just try to put it in a mysterious way so they can make some money off of it. It's really irritating as fuck. Graveyard work. Tales for the hood. Housing relation. Spirits are pissed off. And they do want revenge. Lord have mercy. How the hell I express myself on these social medias that people swear they don't know me, or that I'm not open with my feelings or my fears. They're not really fears anymore. Whatever. False evidence appearing real, which is fears. Chimeras, turtles, footnotes. And if you guys go look back in my recent history, which has the, what are they called? The Mason sign on it, and then it has the Mason sign, so it's like research of that, and I forgot what else is around it. Crybaby show and tell, how to heal and get healthy. So let's start off. Keeping it together is hard, but that's why you have to try. You got to try. Oh shit! Big ass bottle. Open your eyes. Yeah. It's the truth. Ooh, it's the true kind of love. Ooh, ooh, it's the true kind of love. Stop in the middle of fear and shame. Everybody looking for someone to blame. Like it's a game, like it's a game. And now I'm better and win or lose. There's a new direction that I have to choose. It's called the truth. It's It's called the truth. What the fuck? There's more people I gotta block. It's a really good video to watch, and a cartoon to watch with your children to help them explain and express themselves, and how gems and crystals work, and what their purpose here is on Earth and anywhere else they are in the universe. Show me the solvable problem to the hardest part within. It's the truth. Ooh, kind of love. It's the truth. It's the truth. Kind of love. Ooh, ooh, it's the truth. Ooh, kind of love. Ooh, it's the truth. Kind of love. Oh my God, you gotta start with a conversation. My frustration of communication. The fuck was that? I'm I've expressed this for the past few months. Communicate, email, text, even gave a phone number to call or text. So, y'all think this spirit, I don't know whoever think this shit, spiritual shit is fun, it's a game. No, it's not, homie. Or sis, sister, people, any religious people or people that are coming into awakening. Hello there, how you doing? Just like they say, if you ever seen a meme of, oh, my spiritual awakening, and thinking it's sunshine and rainbows, not always. It goes a lot deeper and a lot wider than the rabbit hole you ever thought it was. Got my candle going on the back, got some incense lit, got my salt lamp going, of course, some gems and crystals and whatnot. Yeah. So let's get to talking. Aaliyah, I'm pretty sure, as you guessed, her. I just seen a few days ago. I've been doing some researching and a lot of gathering the information and stuff myself, and getting downloads as well. Aaliyah's not happy with what they're doing with her information and how they're exploiting her. And they are not asking her permission, nor are they telling the truth. But I'm here to tell you the truth. Oh, it's also a video on how they make these contracts, and these rap labels or whatever, music labels, how they implement themselves into their insurance on these people that are in these societies, unknowingly to them, in some type of way. Either they don't know, they're not aware, they didn't look over the contract properly, or they didn't have a trusted person to look over the contract properly, as in regards to excuse me, as in regards to what the fuck, this shit just popped up, as in regards to them being put on as the main proprietor on an insurance claim in the contract, and how they're better off, worth more dead than alive. That's why they will pretty much blackball these celebrities and whatnot into doing what they're doing, and to private video. Well, I noticed a lot of these videos I've saved have got put on private most recently. So hard. Ooh, don't do that. Is this the blast? Yeah, this is the blast list. So they've been put on the main proprietor, how they're worth more dead than alive, and how the fuck do they do that over the family? That's why you have a lot of families that end up having to fight for, if they can fight for or afford to get a lawyer to fight for this reason. And it's also around scary things told by Disney employees, part 2, picture of Mickey Mouse getting arrested. How they are all in this bullshit of child kidnapping and child trafficking and murderous things that go on. This is not the most recent I've added to the list. Maybe I put it on my private list. I have to start doing that. So I'm like, I gotta look back at this. Well, another one went missing, put on private. Yep. Put on private. Don't even want to show no more. Ain't that a bitch? Oh, fuck, man. I'm gonna have to start screenshotting those. Look, there go my nose itching. So I can have record on what they putting on private, what they don't want me to remember. Oh, and also how they're dividing adults and children on YouTube. Not only are they dividing adults and children, because the Steven Universe, I'm not able to, like, songs like those, I'm not able to save them to my list because it says, oh, you're not a child, so you can't save it, which is really a clue. They have us more than divided in that sense anyways. And also another thing I came up with in my downloads in recognizing the spiritual to the physical is how they have us divided. Nose itch, which is a psychic itch, it's more like confirmation. How they have us divided in different cultures. Say if I'm looking for like psychic tarot readers, I never even thought of looking for an African tarot reader. Here I've only come across, tarot readers that are similar to me, but no one with an African accent. So they're really trying to keep us divided from knowing our own culture of where we truly come from. Not only that, I spoke a bit on how they are traumatizing our children and why it's not good to send them to school, and to educate your children on your own terms, in your own way, in a healthier way, is to tell them the truth about slavery and how they teach in school only purely based on slavery and war, which they want to embed that always. So that's why you get school riots. Is then it pretty much starts that divide between best friends, and that's when people start clicking up if they already haven't had that type of environment at home. Then it starts in the school. Then you have later on in life is where that's when it gets worse. As, hey, there's the moon. Hi, love. Oh my gosh. And then it gets worse as we get older. So it just divide and conquer. They divide and conquer us in so many fucking ways, and then we don't understand the psychological nor the spiritual, and they don't teach that in school about emotional healing. They teach us a very basic thing, and then they teach us to be scared of spirituality as if it is the devil, but then they use it in their own toxic, acidic way to their own gain. Because of course, if they don't teach the right healing and tell us who we are, which is real queens and kings, and how white people really came to be, as well as the other races outside of that, then they won't really know, and then they're free to feel like they can discriminate against us, and it shouldn't be a thing to where anybody is discriminating against anybody in any form or fashion in any type of way. Like today, I went to go get me some fucking rice and beans, and I'm pretty sure I know I expressed this on Facebook, but I love rice and beans, right? I went in there, I had this hat on, and just say powerful. What does it say? It says confident, beauty, smart, strong, powerful, love, whatever, gifted queen. And then on the back it says black power, and then in the inside it has the fist. So I guess this Hispanic girl, this Mexican girl, got offended. She wouldn't even give me no hot sauce in the little cuppy things. I'm like, really? I can't get nothing. I couldn't use the bathroom. I'm just like, damn, do you not know your history as well? They hung y'all from a tree just as much as they hung us from trees. So pretty much tell me, why do you not like me? But that comes again from past trauma, and then things that have been embedded in us differently to divide us, to be divided and conquered. So this knowledge and this wisdom is not to divide and conquer. It's only to pretty much bring up the relevancy of how true facts are not told in history, and why they do it. So, like I said, we're stronger outside of our body, so kill us as you may, we only be stronger in spirit. As I've explained in Aaliyah's case, the big tsunami that hit after she got sacrificed was a cause of that. The sacrificial process that they went to sacrifice her. So there's the case of her album was supposed to be released by the end of January. Symbolism. Pretty much. Yeah. fucking sad, bro. And then the Big Bang really happens on Earth, as they didn't expect. But I don't know why, because they're creating chimeras. You know, they're fucking people doing shit in fucking graveyards and fucking human experimentals, and you know, it's just like I said, the fucking doom, dude. It's those horror movies in which they show the alien versus predator and all that shit. Well, they depict us as the predators, of course. And how can I explain that? Like in one of the last movies, when the woman, she was black and she fought with the predator, that was a symbology in itself, and how they fought and killed the aliens and whatever, whatnot, right? Represents the actual warriors and kings and queens of the actual temples. Who created the temples? We created it with our mind, and those who use it in an aesthetic way, of course, you know, they do what they do, which is really sad. 444. Archangel Michael, what's up? Okay, the Tower of Babel, the Great Confusion, right? Well, this is our heritage, this is our language. No, it's not. The thing is, if you ever go and do research, all of these languages came from Africa. They originated as a whole from the heart of what all used to be the together gathered of the continents. Push them together, they make one piece. So they divided and conquered us in so many different ways, and then we did it within ourselves, which, you know, our internal reality is a reflection of the external reality in which we are in. So that pretty much was the Tower of Babel, how they separated us. They tore the tower down because it was a great kingdom, and they were jealous of that fact and jealous of their creators. How they say, the devil was jealous of the creator. Yeah, that's pretty much how that goes. The white man was created and became extremely jealous and whatnot, and they had a fight, and that's how that went. And thus there starts the different diasporas of generational curses and generational folks we have here today living on Earth, which comes in different hues and color, which explain the hue man, right? And why the black woman is the only woman that can create all colors of all of those, which come out like rainbow children, and taught them the power within them. So then that's how they use the power within them against us to divide and conquer, which how they took out all the secret books of the Bible, the original Bible, the Ma'at Law, and they took out all the different words, Thoth, Enoch, all those different books. Look them up. You can find them on YouTube. You can Google them, whatever, whatnot. Do your own research and put all the clues together that make a whole. This is why they said it was dangerous to teach a slave how to read, because intuitively our spirit guides, ancestors would come and help us put the pieces to the puzzle together and help others put the pieces to those puzzles together. Thus for you get Lilith and Adam, which were the first created beings, and when Adam did not want to oh my gosh, did not want to let Lilith ride him because he felt like he was, I don't know, she was beneath him, which they were made the same, so they should have the same aspects, right? So they should have shared that same concept. Take a turn, take a turn. Hey, life would have been a lot more easier that way. Then there comes Eve. That was made from his rib. That's why you have those different aspects of these different damn colors. So wait. Oh, he defied God. Oh my gosh. God is a woman. God and goddesses. So this is how you get the light of colors when the other was made and then they created and they procreated. Okay, so missed a step, but hey, now we're both here. So, Lord have mercy. How did God do that? So then, Lilith fled, Adam threatened, and she ran away to a far, far away place called the desert and lived in a cedar wood tree. This is why cedar wood is definitely symbolic and as earthly things connected to Mother Earth. So, and all of these things that are which are great and we are understanding today. Now to move on from that, that's just a basic thing and is in the Bible. You can see there's two concepts within Genesis, of which one was created and then there was two others created, which then people try to grasp the concept of fucking threesomes, which I told y'all on Facebook. So y'all could have kindly shared it on YouTube, the information, since you wanted to gang stalk me, so on and so forth. Hey, don't feel bad about it. You know what I'm saying? Just apologize, do what you need to do, and conversate and communicate. So, I said, God does not want people, beings to be gay. Thus, for that meme awoke, it was part of the memes of waking me up. The alien asking the son alien asking the dad alien, Dad, what happened to the humans? Oh, because they just all wanted to have sex with the same sex. So they all pretty much ceased to exist. That meme speaks volumes. I already said that I have no beef with gay people. I just don't like the messiness of that vibration. Because most of them tend to be messy and not in their character. But then now we are coming to understand how these beings are manipulating energies and putting masculine energies into feminine bodies and feminine energies into masculine bodies. That's enough to blow anybody's mind. But sadly, it makes sense. And I can't say this is all the cases of all cases, but this does typically tend to happen, especially with the imbalance of spirituality and then imbalance of food, imbalance of knowing the history and all of the about the spirituality and so on and so forth, right? Which is why I'm explaining most of these things and breaking them down. Okay. What else? Oh, the grave thing. So, I don't know if y'all remember, if y'all can go check out this movie called Tales of the Hood. They were having I didn't like that fucking movie. That movie fucking scared me when I was little. But now I'm understanding the concept why they made that fucking movie, why they made School too, right? It all coincides together, okay? Let me break it down. Break it down. With the beauty with the beast, it makes me awfully mad. He's mad. He's really, really mad. And bring me to your heart. Keep your eyes on me, boys, because I'm about to start. That's right. Lord have mercy. Yeah, that's making sense too. That's a download. So, what else? I said Tales from the Hood. They had they had a fucking particular, and then they had different scenes in this movie too. And so the first one that really came to mind is when the white guy, I forgot his name, the actor, is how he had this picture of these African slave dolls, right? Or these African people, right? And how the African people started coming out the picture and they was killing his ass. They was strong as fuck too. Puppet Master, another depiction. Oh my god, my kids were scared in the daytime, turning on all the lights after they see that movie. Lord have mercy. But that's explained why too. They put energies in dolls. I explained this again too in a past video. Toy soldiers as well. And then how they talked about the Gorgons and the military soldiers. Quite naturally, melanated people are really kind-hearted people at heart, but a lot of them are not aware of who they are and, you know, why they are treated and discriminated against the way they are. And, you know, they understand to some extent, but then they don't understand how they entrap themselves as far as religion comes to concern in worshiping a white Jesus, because Jesus was not white. Jesus was black. Yeshua. And that's that. Okay. And so, yeah, they started killing the hell out of that white dude. And what else? And that was pretty much that movie. And go watch it for more details, but that was just the gist of that. And how I'm explaining about the graveyard work and how they doing like the Tuskegee shit all over again in a different form. Chemical warfare, heavy metals, nanotechnology in these shots and COVID shots and whatnot. With the 5G towers, and then MK Ultra is pretty much basically them dividing us and keeping our own self-empowerment in our real history of really how the world was created and how it's based off of second-hand law, which is the original is the Ma'at law. Okay, so more on the Tales from the Hood, and then you guys see those pictures of how the movie Tales of the Hood, how the black guy, he was like, he had killed all those people, and then the people were haunting him, and he was being haunted. Same like depiction. That's pretty much an empath, but they show it in a really scary way, which all spirits, souls are not bad. Same difference. Some come back to help, some back to get revenge, some get back to get free and you know, say their piece and move on. And get closure is what I'm trying to say. But pretty much that was a depiction of what pretty much Hitler went through, what he put himself through, is when he thought he was doing a good cause by making a loving sign to a Nazi sign. That sign was a loving sign. Look up the Da Vinci Code, watch that movie as well. It will also break those down in symbolisms and signs. of how they were good, and they were made to be a negative thing. And then pretty much when Hitler woke up to the reality of what he was doing was extremely wrong and fucked up, he pretty much was having his own Tuskegee project on his own people, plus what they were doing to slaves. They did it to fucking Chinese people and Asian people, and that's how we were all enslaved somehow or some type of way. So you would think that one wouldn't look down on one other because of superiority. But then that again comes along with the whitewash of divide and conquer, thinking one is better than the other, when it's pretty much the total opposite. But they just don't want us to be empowered. They don't want us to empower ourselves, empower our children, and whatnot. And that's crazy. It's utterly ridiculous. And that goes for Asians, Indians, really native Indians, but whatever. And what I mean by native Indians, not from their homeland, and really not from this planet, you can say. At least I just believe they made fucking ships, and then they set up there, and because we had planets, black people had planets and still have planets. But let's talk about Nibiru. Not really so much, but Nibiru is pretty much made of minerals, all the fucking minerals that you really need to go through your spiritual awakening and to become a better person. But with better powers becomes within you. You have to become better and know where you came from, and how you need to get there to your generational curses of breaking generational curses of healing. It starts with healing, ends with healing, and keeps on going. And forgiveness is key to all things, of a lot that we have to go through. Confirmation. So that was pretty much that depiction from Tales in the Hood. Him getting to see what he did was wrong, and healing his generational curses, and dealing with his trauma, and why he did what he did, and just goes back down from there. And pretty much hell is here. Hell is what we fucking made it. So unless we heal, you will stay in hell, and that is as technical as hell gets, because you're just gonna come back to the same thing. They call that insanity. So if you think healing is stupid, you think spirituality is stupid, stay in the insanity box of repetitiveness of the same hell that you want to live, and your ass transforms and gets rebirthed back into this reality in a different body. So it's not funny, because a lot of people, that's a lot of things. That's one of the things that fucking scared my ass straight. And I was like, this has to be wrong. This has to be wrong from what I was taught to what I need to do. Because if I had to come back and live this shit all over again, oh no. I'm not gonna be able to do it. So, that really pushed me and drive me to fucking heal. We are still healing and forever healing always. You are never too fucking smart to not learn. Period. You're just not too smart to never learn. You never have learned everything until you fucking. And then after you leave this earth, and you've done your duty here, if you really officially done your duty and God says well done, and you get, to that upper room, I don't know, you just want to transform and come back here in a better body and a better life. A+ for everyone at that point. So that's pretty much the goal. This is a school. Earth is a school. It used to be a lot more, but they're trying to make it a prison planet by entrapping people here and making the 5G towers a But it's not working because too many people are waking up to the reality of what's really going on. Since this information is a lot more accessible. Excuse me. What the fuck is that? A lot more accessible by way of internet. And ooh, shit, I'm so glad that it went out. Mercury retrograde. We have hit the Mercury retrograde. We just had a new moon in Capricorn. Now Mercury retrograde is in what planet? Oh, Gemini. Communication. Oh, fuck. Communication. So communication. Lord.